Hi, my name is Erica Laos, and I'm a second grade teacher. I've chosen to do my case study and intervention program on my students, whose name is Mary. And I performed an informal reading inventory, and I analyzed the data. And then, based on the data and after analyzing the results, I realized that she was having trouble with decoding. So her accuracy wasn't there. Now her comprehension, she does great with comprehension. She is able, and her fluency is there. For the exception of those times that she had to actually pause to then decode unfamiliar words, and also I noticed that with the comprehension, uh, it was actually affected by the fact that she was not able to decode. So I've decided to then implement a tier two intervention program. I've chosen not to do a tier three just because I find that her difficulties aren't severe. And for a tier three, those are students that are really having severe struggles in reading. Mary's a social butterfly. She is great at whole group discussion. She can lead any conversation. She's also she also thrives in small group instruction. And I've noticed that when I give her independent work, she somewhat is less motivated and is a little discouraged. So a tier two small group strategy instruction will actually benefit her the most. And I am taking a diagnostic approach to the intervention where I begin by asking myself those three important questions. What do I want to know? Why do I want to know this? And how best can I find those answers or discover this? And so, again, in this tier two small group, strategy group that I've designed for Mary, it's focusing primarily on suffixes and prefixes. I want to help her and teach her how to break apart words into meaningful parts. Also, I believe that having that input and output from her peers will actually really benefit her. Now, during this process, I'm going to create a series of lessons targeting strategy groups, targeting decoding strategy groups. And during this process, I will be assessing and I'll do a variety of assessments, authentic assessments, where I will be able to have her read a variety of different texts, and then I will be able to see her ability to use phonics to decode these words. Now, I'll also do lots of observations, and most of the observations will be done in these small groups. Now, I want in these observations, I'll be collecting data, and I want to see her performance when decoding and using these techniques and using the strategies. There's going to be lots of anecdotal notes that I'll be taking, also based on her behaviors and observed behaviors. I'm also going to have a checklist of all the targets she's met in these lessons, and that'll be a guide. And through these observations and the checklist, I think it'll help me also observe patterns that I may have missed before when conducting the informal reading inventory. So I'll have those authentic assessments. I'll make lots of observations. So there'll be lots of anecdotal notes and that checklist that will actually guide me in assessing her progress. Also, I want to continue doing informal interviews with her. This will help me continue to build rapport and also enable her to actually explore her own behaviors. I want her to be part of the process, and I want her to think about, what am I doing? What do I do when I'm reading? What should I be doing? What should I be doing in order to better decode and to have more accuracy when I'm reading? And so this is in hopes that I can instill a lifelong positive habits, reading habits in her life. Thank you.